Shamai. Hello. How's it going? You doing well? I'm Gwythe, and today we're playing more Slay the Princess. I was doing audio tests because I'm not quite happy with the audio. If you've seen the previous parts, I think this is going to be part 5 now. You'll notice that the difference between my voice and the game's kind of changing. I'm kind of like trying to figure out a soft spot. I know we kind of went through this with Metaphor Refantasio, but I changed some stuff on my settings. So but basically I changed some stuff so I can get the audio filter in. But anyway, I was doing these tests and I found something really cool that happens when you linger on this menu for a while. I'm sure a lot of people who played this game already know about it, but I've never seen it before, because I've never really had the reason to kind of hang out in the menu before. So, I think it takes about a minute. It took about a minute last time. So I'll just keep yapping for the time being. Oh, here. How cool is that? I had no idea. Anyway, so last time it was a bit of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. I generally got kind of bummed out. But let's take a look at our memories. Whoa, hang on, what? Yo, we had a lot of different ones. The Stranger. A peek behind the curtain. Huh? We didn't have... We don't have any of these ones for the Stranger. The Damsel. Okay. All of these make sense. Okay, that makes sense. And happily ever after. Aww. I'm glad that we helped her out. I mean, maybe not helping her out, but I think that's as close to a happy ending as we're gonna get. Who are you, though? Okay. Anyway, let's get back to it, shall we?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yes, there is.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I think this time we're just gonna, like, we only got in that situation last time because I tried to be nice. I think that situation was so horrible, I think it might be the empathetic thing to do, to just kill her. Have I just tried to annihilate her before? Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We haven't been introduced to the hero. Is he still here?
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Normally the hero would have chimed in on something. Maybe it's because I didn't explore on the first page.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I mean, you didn't see what I saw, my guy. Also, if the Smitten shows up, he can absolutely just go fuck himself.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take it. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Let's go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
You sound mighty sinister. You were always a sinister.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
I feel like I've said that before as well.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Maybe she didn't sound like this before. Maybe she sounds like this before because I took the knife. Because normally she sounds scared, right? And this is still the first loop, you know?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, I'm 100% just gonna listen to the narrator. Should I kind of lie to her, then just stab her? I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Nah, you don't know, man. Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You're evil on the first loop.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Aye, aye, Captain. Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Wait, didn't I go down this route before?
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt!
Wait, maybe we didn't do this. No, we did this before, right? No! Last time she kind of dodged and was down on the ground. This is something different.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
She looks really cool. I have got to give up on. Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
It's crazy that, just like in her base level, she's more dangerous unarmed than I am with a knife.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Okay.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
I guess we're both gonna die at the same time.
This was fun.
Oh, that's... okay.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Are we about to teleport back to the cabin?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I meant the woods, but yeah. Okay. The adversary. That sounds dope.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I wonder who our new friend's gonna be, our new bonus voice.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, but I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
My boy the Stubborn is back. This is my favorite bonus voice so far. Like, he's the only one who hasn't actively fucked me over, I think, apart from the heroic. But the heroic's always here, so I love this dude.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Have I done this before? Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Nah, that's not the type of energy we're bringing to this. We're gonna go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
That's true. Well, actually, I don't know. She was pretty strong before. She's only going to be stronger now. Right? That would make sense. She always gets stronger.
Are you sure about that?
Except for when the Smitten did his thing. That was just awful.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Proceed into the cabin.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I know each time we come up to the mirror, but like... Maybe I should ignore the mirror. Maybe that'll do something. Let's take the blade for sure.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's just skip the talking about the mirror. Let's just go to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Let's wipe it clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone.
so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
I love this guy. Let's head on in.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
It's like we're going into hell.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
You and the stubborn are gonna get on so well.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Yeah, it is.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
I remember you. So when I was saying before that I did one run, I did a run of it like prior, like January of like 2024. This was one of the paths I did, I think. However, that doesn't mean it's going to end in the same way. But yes, I definitely remember this. I definitely remember her. Sweet. Okay. So maybe I should try and go against my instincts here. Maybe that'll take me somewhere different than where I was before. But at the same time, where did this take me?
It looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
What a queen.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Oh, gosh, what do we say? I hope you heard all that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened.
What's that? Oh, that whole deja vu situation. Yes, it does seem like you and the princess remember each other, so let's say for a moment that I do believe you. For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time. Are you okay?
Yeah, he doesn't sound happy.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
What do we have? Oh. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
She's just fantastic.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I don't want to turn around. See, you look different.
You look exactly the same.
I do, presumably. Attack the princess.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
She's got such beefy shoulders.
Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
That's so cool.
You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
What, did she break out, or is that just it snapping from the wall like she can't get closer to us?
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you?
Nuh-uh.
That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart.
Alright, then I'll go for the heart.
You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
Leg sweeper.
So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win.
Do I have pocket sand?
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Yeah, let's go straight for a heart. Let's all just have a good time here.
If that's your plan, then that's your plan. Push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard.
That's so nasty.
Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
Just punch her.
No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
We're just going through the arm? Let's go through the arm then.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Go through. Keep pushing.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yeah, I see it.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
Yes, ma'am. I do.
Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
Oh, you should have seen that last one.
That's not what's going on. There's an entire world at stake here. Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there. Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee.
She need me?
It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
Oh no, did I die?
We're fine! But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours.
Am I blind?
Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor. I said we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened.
I love the stubborn so much.
You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
Oh, give it back to me, that'd be so cool.
You forgot this.
Thank you. Oh, you're amazing.
She
Okay.
tosses it at your feet.
I love her so much. She might be my favorite one. Oh God, there's so many options. There's no time for talking. Although, don't you want to be free though? Isn't there more to life than waking up chained in the basement and fighting to the death in an endless loop? If she might not be happy if I say that, like, I wanted to know I get it. I get it. Pick up the blade and attack again.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow. Wait, does that mean we're...
Yeah, we're definitely dead. But she died too.
dead? Or rather, about to be dead. As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and... it's over. It's finally over.
No, it's not. we're just getting started.
Yeah, we are.
But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that.
I guess technically, yeah, I have. Each time I die, even though I'm dying each time, I am saving the world each time as well.
Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Yes, King. Get up.
Wait, no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive.
Wait, I'm alive? I'm actually alive and she's dead?
Ha! I told you this wasn't over.
Are you gonna get up?
What about her? The blade went right through her heart.
Get up. Get up.
What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine.
No, she's dead. She has to be... No!
Oh, amazing.
We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
Nuh-uh. If, as far as the stubborn's concerned, we have the best luck of all.
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
Knife, please.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
Uh-huh.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
Thank you.
You know what to do. Again.
Absolutely.
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that?
'Cause it's fun.
All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Oh, we just missed her heart? Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong.
Well, let's just keep stabbing her until we go through the back.
You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
There's no time for questions, only time for fight. Attack her again.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing.
Keep going.
You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage.
Oh, but we'll be back. Let's go, Stub, and get us up, bro.
And then we get up.
Hell yeah. Get up.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
Hell yeah. Play the princess.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment.
This is so cool. We've fought so many times. Oh, I removed her organs? And they're in colour too.
And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
I've just noticed that one. That's so nasty.
We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay,
Wait, have I completed this route? I can't hear that. Is the narrator gone?
isn't it?
Oh shit. Have I? Is this actually the full route?
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Is this the untethering?
Did we do this?
Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything.
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
Yeah, let's just fight here forever. The princess stumbles and her body slumps.
I feel so... tired.
Aww. Okay, that's a short one. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that anymore, my guy.
There's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I know it doesn't change anything, but I feel like I at least need to, like, kind of comfort them. I'm probably going to do this every time. It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like, looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
She's not here anymore, my guy. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Okay.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
I hope so. But I don't think we're going to have a fight now. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. I look like I'm melting this time. You've withered. See, I look the same apart from my arm this time. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
I'm always so confused when talking to this one. Let's see. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. Well, that's not true.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Not even a little bit at this point. There's a lot of options. But no, if anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
What do you think of this vassal? I quite like her.
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a bold heart.
Yeah, she's a good one.
Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
I don't know if I'm gonna kill you. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Have you figured out what you'll want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves.
but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Well, that seems like a great place to end things for now. So, thank you for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.